Look at that wreckage. I'm amazed they're still making them like this.
They?
This looks like a standard fighter jet, but it's actually different. They've done a lot of things to reduce the number of parts and cut down manufacturing costs, without sacrificing the plane's strength and performance. Very cost-effective. You could make 3 planes for the price of 2 this way.
Who's this they you're referring to?
North Osea Grunder Industries. Formerly the South Belka Munitions Factory, run by the Belkan government.
But Osea has taken over that land now. South Belkan technology is being used for Osea. Why does Yuktobania have this?
Good question. Actually, speaking of Belka, Osea recruited some Belkan flying aces after the war 15 years ago to strengthen our Air Force. You know about this?
No. Really?
An aggressor squadron comprised entirely of Belkan aces. Our old enemy. Well, that's the rumor anyway. Even an old fox like me isn't sure they exist. I bet the current administration isn't even aware of the story.
Before the Osean ground forces can proceed into the Yuktobanian capital of Cinigrad, they'll have to deal with Cruik Fortress directly in their path. The robust defense of this fortress has stalled the advance of our armies for the past 5 days. If this situation continues for much longer, it will give Yuktobania time to complete preparations for a counterattack. We need to take the fortress and enable our ground forces to reach the enemy capital as quickly as possible. To do this, we will launch an air attack on Cruik Fortress. Our last attack sortie fell prey to their anti-aircraft guns and air defense fighters. Deal a decisive blow to the fortress and its surrounding air power, and support the ground forces as they penetrate the complex. Open the door to Cruik. The day of Cinigrad's liberation is near.
Captain, we're launching with this formation then?
Wardog, launch!
Pilots, check your plane and prepare for refueling. 1 mile to refueling craft. 100 yards to go. Perfect, Blaze. Commencing refueling. Today we're gonna do it! This is Able. Don't be stupid. Can't you see that wall in front of us? We're getting air support from Sand Island today. Roger that. I'll tell everyone now. Lieutenant Colonel, the enemy sent this message to our armies. This fortress will not be captured. Go back to your country. All right then. Let's finish this up quick so we can get home to our families.
Archer, engaging!
Edge, engaging.
Allied forces in the air, listen to me. If the ground forces are wiped out, this operation will fail. We need to place top priority on eliminating the threat to our ground forces. We're counting on you. Maintaining the lead. I've got a bad feeling about this. Be careful. Not again. Didn't you say that last time?
fortress runway. They're sending reinforcements to launch a counterattack.
Don't move until further orders. This is Mission 1. Commence attack.
Targeting the Rospreys and the enemy strike craft.
Target it!
This is Tarantula. We're halfway through the fortress.
Things keep going like this, we just might pull it off this time.
Our turret's been blown off. We can't maneuver. King Cobra, get out while we can still provide cover. It's them. They're back again.
Their tanks are so deadly it's frightening. I can see how they'd be like David's to the enemy.
Enemy tanks advancing out of Fortress Gate.
Fox 2!
They're out, setting up more secondary explosions. You've got to regain air superiority. The enemy's about to break through. Ground forces aren't very enemies resistant. It might just overrun us this time.
Looks like we'll be able to enjoy the new year with our families, thanks to Sand Island.
Defense network destroyed! Damn it! These guys are unstoppable! Keep your nose pointed toward the enemy.
We're at the northern fortress wall! We're breaking through! At this rate, we'll be able to make up for all that lost time.
Sir, just machine gun rounds. This is Fairlands. We're at the fortress exit. Should we go outside? Please advise. Roger. Break down the gate. Thanks for your instructions from above. Good luck to you. All right, now. Bust through here like you're gonna run all the way to Cinigrad. We're pushing them all the way to Alred.
Use that enemy tank wreckage as cover.
I'm still on the enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Those guys are gonna blow away the entire fortress. Help us! It's the Rospreys! Retreat is not an option. Keep moving forward. Go! You too, Rocky, go! They've still got their guns aimed at us. They aren't dead yet.
All right, come on, keep going. The captain's almost out of special weapons ammunition.
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Those soldiers still haven't faltered. That must be their elite force.
Continued resistance. I can't believe they're still holding up.
Code 5, missile behind you. I've heard of the 4 wings of Sand, but I only see 3. Don't you know? Only good little boys can see the 4th one. Those guys can attack from any position. Don't let your guard down.
They're firing!
We can't give up our air superiority here. We made it! Northern Fortress wall taken down! We skewered them!
Excellent! Hey, send a message back to the enemy. This fortress has been successfully captured. We're going back to our country real soon.
The so-called impregnable fortress fell in half a day, and the momentum of the Osean Army had reached a peak. Its final stronghold lost, the Yuktobanian army was setting up a barricade in the urban area up ahead. The next battle could see a lot of bloodshed, with innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. However, the men and officers of the Osean Army were optimistic. They thought, as long as the 3 fighters from Sand Island were taking part in the action, things would turn out all right. They have become the center of the Army's strength now.